It's time for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, a 5-minute weekday devotional ministry from Glendale Baptist Church in Glenn, Mississippi. The speaker is John Haynes. Now, here is Brother John.
Here we are on Friday, and it's December the 1st. But today is a special day here on the Glendale Devotional Podcast. We began having these weekday devotions 1 year ago today. So we're having a birthday party over the airwaves today. So let me pour you a cup of coffee. Go ahead and grab a piece of cake, and let's just sit for a while. We provide these 5-minute devotions each weekday with the hope that they might encourage you and give you peace in your life. The truth is, life can be a difficult journey. There are times of great joy, and there are also episodes of terrible sadness. Now, originally, our program was a 10-minute audio program on our YouTube channel. We began by studying the Gospel of Matthew. I would provide devotions on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday of each week. Brother Ron Plymel would do the devotion on Wednesdays. We still continue this schedule today. The opportunity arose for us to have our devotional program broadcast on Fun 91. Let me just say, the staff and the management of the radio station have been nothing but helpful and professional all the way. After a month or two of being on the radio, we trimmed our 10-minute program down to 5 minutes. The very nature of our broadcast is that it is simply a devotional thought with the hope that you might have peace as you work, travel, or just listening to the radio. You know, I remember working in a furniture factory before I received the call to be a pastor. Back then, the factory I worked for allowed employees to have personal listening devices with earphones. So I would listen to CDs, I would listen to cassettes, but I also listened to our local radio station, WCPC, in my hometown of Houston, Mississippi. So every day I would listen for programs like Through the Bible Radio with Dr. J. Vernon McGee or Woodrow Kroll of Back to the Bible. Which, by the way, at the end of my devotions each day, you might notice that I close with the phrase, "Have a good and godly day." This is what Dr. Kroll would say after his broadcast, and it made such an impact on me that I wanted to continue this tradition. Now, since we're celebrating God's faithfulness over the past year, I want to say thank you to Glendale Baptist Church in Glenn, Mississippi for their prayerful and financial support of this program. I've had the amazing privilege of serving Glendale Baptist Church for almost 10 years, and they are truly a joy. Also, Brother Ron, he served as the pastor of Glendale Baptist Church prior to my being here. So we both have vested love and interest in this special group of people called Glendale Baptist Church. Now, whether on the radio or around the church, the congregation just lets me be me. And somehow, some way, they love me in spite of that. So Glendale, if you're listening today, I want to say sincerely thank you for allowing me to serve you, and I truly love being your pastor. We also want to say thank you to Michelle, my wife, Miss DJ, Brother Ron's wife, for their understanding as we are in the studio recording a good bit, and we appreciate their support and their love. Finally, I want to say thank you to you, our listeners. From the bottom of our hearts, Brother Ron Plymel and I want to thank you for the privilege of your time. In addition to recording programs together, Brother Ron and I also work as hospice chaplains together. So when he or I speak at Brotherhood breakfasts, as we visit with patients, or as we meet some of you at local stores or businesses, and you say something like, "I hear y'all on the radio," well, it really humbles us, and we thank God for every one of you. So today's virtual birthday party is as much about you as it is anybody. Thank you for listening and being part of our program. So we'll hit the ground running on Monday afternoon for a new season of the Glendale Devotional Podcast. Join us then, won't you? And as always, have a good and godly day.
Thank you for listening each afternoon at 12:05 on Fun 91 for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, presented by Glendale Baptist Church. To learn more about Glendale Baptist Church, please visit their website, gbcglen.com. Their mailing address is P.O. Box 70, Glen, Mississippi 38846.